Okay, this is a bit of a special occasion because this is the arrival of the ZX Spectrum 48K bundle with the Dandanator and the strangest, funkiest looking data recorder you've ever seen, with options you've never seen. So let's have a look. We've also got some games in here, some leads. The really cool thing is that the ZX Spectrum itself is a original 48K rubber keyed Spectrum that has been fully modded to work with a SVHS output, Super VHS output, and the Dandanator allows you to load games from ROM from the back of the Spectrum. Okay, so this is exceptionally well packed. Inside there are 3 separate boxes. The guy seems to have used a desktop mini box. Now let me tell you a little bit about this seller. He specializes in hi-fi equipment and is electronics buff who does up hi-fi normally. He has done an amazing electronics job on this Spectrum, converting it to Super VHS, as I've already mentioned. Now I'm thinking that the Spectrum is in this box here, so let's get a pair of scissors and take a look. So under here, this is the games bundle, and there's some quite shitty things on top, you know, later these valuable in last. But these titles here are definitely incredibly noteworthy. So we've got a boxed copy of Night Law there, Ultimate, worth about £30. Gift from the Gods by Ocean, worth about £7.99. Dandanator, that one goes for about £12. I have a nice boxed copy there. This is the big box. Okay, so box number 2, and interestingly, we've just noticed on an address that the guy lives in Penryn, or at least something to do with this package is from Penryn in Cornwall. Okay, so we're into the second box, and just carefully lifting out. A lot of this is just stuff that comes with Spectrums, and I think the guy bought a Spectrum bundle before converting it, and then did the project and then sold it all on. So this is the Dandanator, I believe. This plugs into the back of the Spectrum and is a modern piece of hardware. They're quite collectible, worth about £30 on eBay. And this one comes pre-installed with about 20 classic Spectrum games. Right, so we'll put that aside. So we all know what these are. Ear and mic leads for any old Spectrum. Right, then we have, this is a joystick lead for the Dandanator. That's not really very important. This is the Super VHS lead. Well, let's have a look what we've got here. So I've had time to unwrap this, and this is the ZX Spectrum unit itself. As you can see, it's in excellent condition. And this is the outputs. Have you ever seen an output like that on a ZX Spectrum before? No, that is a very professional SVHS output, and that's about the best picture that you'll get from one of these old Spectrums with one of those installed. That's the mic and ear inputs there for the leads that you saw earlier. And inside the box here, the power pack, goes without saying that that's included. And this, I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's the tape player, yay! Okay, wow, look at that. Well, I didn't mean to turn that light on, but that actually helps. So this is a Sanyo data recorder, and these 3 buttons here, you've got an attenuator, a phase button, high and whatever that says, reverse, weird. You've got a monitor, I'm not really sure what that's for, the counter there, and a lovely condition item. Look how short it is, it's so cool. Anyway, apparently it works fine, it's been fully tested. We've got the manuals here. This is the software manual. And you've got the original thin manual and then the full manual here for the Spectrum. I'm still wondering where the box is. Maybe he's flat packed it at the bottom, or maybe it's in here, who knows. But we'll update you as soon as we found it. Yes! Here it is, the Spectrum box. Wow, look at that. Original graphics. I mean, this, you wouldn't have thought it was actually even made in 1982. It looks more 2002. That is incredible. There is that scuff there. He did tell me about that. It's not often that you find flaps this good. These are beauties. And that's the polys in there. It's not absolutely mint, but I've never personally seen a box in such good condition as this. You can always expect a few sort of cables to have got pushed in the wrong place, but there's very little damage at all here. And I mean, in a way, this is the most delicate part of the whole bundle, and the fact that this has actually survived this long, since 1982, is a miracle. This is the Dandanator, and it's basically a kind of plug-in card that will run diagnostic checks on your ZX Spectrum, but also hold programs and software, and even poked games, which you can sort of toggle between poked and non-poked versions. Not sure how it works really, how you put stuff on there, but if you plug it into the ZX Spectrum and plug the ZX Spectrum in, then we can see the Dandanator working. Okay, here it is all set up and connected to the TV. As you can see, we have Elite, Horace Goes Skiing, Hopper, The Hobbit, Attic Attack, Chucky Egg, Bubble Bobble, Dizzy 2, Jet Set Willy, The Final Frontier, Manic Miner. Wow, if that's not enough to get you started, there's another page. Kronos, Jetpack, Pipe Mania, Nebulous, Yogi Bear, what? Exelon, excellent. Twin Kingdom Valley. And Thundercat, which should say Thundercats. Remember the cartoon featuring Lino? Well, Elite did a pretty good game based on it. Okay, have a quick look at this. We're going to just show you how simple this is. Here we go, we've got Elite. Now Elite is probably one of the most impressive programs ever written for a home computer. And load new commander, no. Press space. Enter. And there we go. So it's just so cool. No loading times, and when you get bored, you can basically run a diagnostic check. That seems to be. That's all we have time for this month on AKB Retro Games. I'm Andrew Keith Broadstock, and thanks for watching.